Hello, I'm Staff Sergeant Jonathan Young.
And I'm Tech Sergeant John LaDue, and this is the official newscast of Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa, Spotlight East Africa.
To kick off our newscast, we bring you the story of a life-saving airman. Captain Chris Sukach takes us to Djibouti City, where a service member's quick thinking saved the life of a Djiboutian resident.
May 1st began as a typical day for Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa Contingency Contracting Office Specialist Staff Sergeant Cameron Anderson. But by the day's end, Anderson had come upon an accident in Kantala, Djibouti, and rushed to help an injured Djiboutian driver.
We came upon a traffic accident. There was a truck that was turned over on its side, and several trucks had stopped ahead of us, and Staff Sergeant Anderson pulled the man to safety.
Though it isn't clear what caused the truck to roll over, Staff Sergeant Anderson climbed onto the truck's cab and used a lug wrench to free the driver, who was pinned against the steering wheel.
And so I was able to kind of get underneath his armpits and lift him up through the entrance of the sunroof and kind of leaned him back. And at that point, there were probably about, 5-10 Djiboutians there, and they kind of just took him up and put him, like I said, around the corner to the waiting ambulance.
Staff Sergeant Anderson's efforts to save the Djiboutian driver earned him the Joint Service Achievement Medal, given for outstanding achievement or meritorious service. He received the award recently during a ceremony on Camp Lemonnier. For Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa Public Affairs, I'm Captain Chris Sukach.
There's been a changing of the guard here at Camp Lemonnier. Soldiers of the Kentucky Army National Guard, assigned to Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa, have spent the last 9 months providing force protection and site security on camp, as well as military-to-military engagements and other missions throughout East Africa. Now, they hand that mission over to an active duty unit from Fort Riley, Kansas, known as the Dragon Battalion of the 2nd Brigade of the 1st Infantry Division. Next, CJTF-HOA has a new senior enlisted leader. Staff Sergeant Chad Warren highlights the change of responsibility ceremony in this week's Photos from the Horn.
Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa has a new command senior enlisted leader. Sergeant Major Gary Smith transferred responsibility to Sergeant Major Bonnie Skinner during a July 1st ceremony at Camp Lemonnier. As the CSEL, Sergeant Major Skinner is the principal advisor to the commander on the welfare and development of 1,800 joint service members.
Next up, service members from around the camp have messages for their friends and family back home.
Hi, Pearson Ariella Corridon, and I just want to send a shout out, send some love home to my babies, Kalani and Kaya. Mommy loves and misses you and can't wait to see you. And to the rest of my family in Virginia and New York.
My name is Petty Officer Lopez. I want to say shout out to my family in Indianapolis. I love you guys. Thank you for your support.
For the first time back home out of Ramstein, Germany, deployed to Camp Lemonnier, Djibouti. I'd like to give a shout out to our friends and family back in Germany and back in the United States. Come back home! First in, last out, huh?
For Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa Public Affairs, I'm Staff Sergeant Jonathan Young.
And I'm Tech Sergeant John LaDue. As always, thanks for watching, and tune in next time to Spotlight East Africa.